Simple English News. Breaking news in simple English.
This video brings today's world news in simple English. It is made for English beginners who want real news with simple English. You can learn English and understand the world at the same time. Today we have news about two countries. These countries are Iran and the United States. They are talking to each other about nuclear energy. This is a very important topic for the whole world. The leaders of these countries did not meet directly. They used a middle country to help them talk. This country is called Oman. Oman helped the two sides share their ideas. The meeting happened in a city called Geneva. Geneva is a famous city in Switzerland. Many countries go there to talk about peace. The meeting happened on Tuesday. The Iranian Minister of Foreign Affairs spoke after the meeting. His name is Abbas Araghchi. He said that the talks were very good. He said they made good progress. Araghchi spoke to the people on state television. He said the two sides now have an agreement. This agreement is about the main rules for the future. They will use these rules to write a final plan. The minister said this meeting was better than before. The last meeting was in Oman earlier this month. He thinks there is now a clear path forward. This is a very positive sign for peace. But Araghchi also said that things will take time. The two countries still have many differences. They need to work hard to close the gap. They will write their own plans first. After they write the plans, they will exchange them. Then they will meet for a third time. Everyone hopes the next meeting will be successful too. It is a slow process, but it is moving. In Washington, the United States also talked about the meeting. The U.S. Vice President is J.D. Vance. He spoke about the situation on a news program. He had a mixed message for the world. Vance said that some parts of the meeting went well. He was happy that both sides agreed to meet again. Meeting again is always a good sign in diplomacy. It means the door is still open. However, Vance also said there are some big problems. He said the U.S. president has very strict rules. These are called red lines. Iran is not ready to follow these rules yet. The vice president said the U.S. will keep working, but he also said something very serious. He said the president can stop the talks at any time. The U.S. wants to see real changes from Iran. Now let us talk about why these countries are talking. Iran wants the U.S. to stop the sanctions. Sanctions are rules that stop Iran from trading with others. These rules are very hard for Iran. Because of the sanctions, Iran cannot sell its oil easily. Oil is how the country makes most of its money. Iran wants to sell oil to other countries again. This would help their economy. Iran says its nuclear program is for good things. They want to use nuclear science for medicine. They also want to use it for farms and factories. They say they do not want a bomb. The United States has a different view on this. The U.S. wants Iran to stop all nuclear work. They are worried about what Iran might do. The U.S. also wants to talk about missiles. Iran has many missiles, and the U.S. is concerned. But Iran says they will not talk about missiles. They say the missiles are for their own safety. They will not give them up. While the leaders talk, there is military tension in the sea. This is happening in the Gulf region. The U.S. sent two very large ships there. These ships are called aircraft carriers. One ship is named the USS Abraham Lincoln. It has almost 80 planes on it. It is sitting in the water near the coast of Iran. Satellite images show exactly where the ship is. The ship is close enough for the planes to fly to Iran. The U.S. sent a second ship over the weekend. This shows that the U.S. is ready for military action. This makes the situation very tense. The leader of Iran also spoke about the ships. His name is Ayatollah Khamenei. He warned the United States on Tuesday. He said that Iran has the power to sink a ship. He said a warship is a very dangerous weapon, but he said Iran has weapons that are more dangerous. This kind of talk makes people worried about a war. Both sides are showing their power. Iran's military is also doing exercises in the water. They are practicing for a potential war. These exercises are happening in the Strait of Hormuz. This is a very important place. The Strait of Hormuz is a narrow path in the sea. Much of the world's oil goes through this path. If the path is closed, oil cannot travel. This would be a big problem for everyone. Iran said they might shut down parts of the path. They say this is for safety during their military practice. They have threatened to close it many times before. This would make oil very expensive. Tehran is the capital city of Iran. The leaders there say they will fight back if attacked. They might strike U.S. military bases in the area. This shows how dangerous the situation is. We must remember what happened in the past. Last year, the two countries tried to talk, but the talks failed because of a war. That war lasted for 12 days in June. During that war, Israel attacked some sites in Iran. The United States also helped in the war. They bombed 3 places where Iran does nuclear work. This stopped the talks for a long time. An expert named Ali Vaiz spoke about the current talks. He works for a group that studies conflicts. He thinks there's a chance for a new agreement. He thinks the nuclear issue can be solved. Vaiz said Iran has not done much nuclear work lately. This is because of the war in June, so it might be easier for Iran to agree now. They have already lost some of their progress. But Vaiz also said the other issues are harder. Iran does not want to change its missile program. The U.S. wants a big change, but Iran may only give a small change. This is the main problem. The president of Iran is Masoud Pezeshkian. He gave an interview on Tuesday. He said very clearly that Iran does not want nuclear weapons. He wants the world to believe him. Pezeshkian said anyone can come and check. He is open to people verifying his words, but he wants to keep using nuclear science. He says it's important for the health of his people. Iran is part of an international nuclear treaty. This treaty says countries can have nuclear power for peace, but they must promise to not make atomic bombs. Iran says they are following this treaty. There is another country involved in the story. That country is Israel. Israel has not signed the nuclear treaty. They don't say if they have nuclear weapons or not. Most experts think they do. Israel is very worried about Iran's nuclear work. They want to stop Iran from getting more power. This makes the situation in the Middle East very complicated. Many countries are watching closely. The talks in Geneva will continue soon. People all over the world hope for a peaceful solution. No one wants another war in the region. Peace would be good for the global economy. For now, we must wait and see what happens. The next round of talks will be very important. We will see if the two sides can agree on a final text. We will bring you more news soon. Thanks for watching today's Easy English News. Please subscribe to get the latest updates every day. See you in the next video.